Why smart, hardworking people still live paycheck to paycheck. Have you ever wondered why someone can earn $60,000, $80,000, or even $100,000 a year and still feel like they're constantly running out of money? We often assume that people living paycheck to paycheck simply don't earn enough. But that's not always true. Sometimes the problem isn't income, it's what happens to your lifestyle when your income increases. And imagine a young professional in the United States. They earn $80,000 a year. After taxes and deductions, let's say they take home around $5,000 a month. That sounds comfortable, but then the monthly expenses begin. Rent costs $2,000. A car payment is $600. Insurance and fuel add another $300. Student loans cost $400. Credit card payments take $200. Utilities, phone, and internet cost $300. Food and groceries take another $600. That's already $400. Only $600 remains for everything else: emergencies, entertainment, travel, clothing, subscriptions, and saving. This person isn't necessarily irresponsible. They're working hard. They aren't buying luxury items every week. The problem is that every individual expense seems reasonable. The apartment is reasonable. The car is reasonable. The phone is reasonable. The occasional restaurant is reasonable. But dozens of reasonable decisions can create an unreasonable financial life. This is the hidden danger of lifestyle inflation. When income rises, spending often rises with it. You get a better job, so you move into a better apartment. You receive a promotion, so you finance a newer car. Your friends start traveling, so you start traveling too. Eventually, your lifestyle quietly adjusts to your new income. And suddenly, earning more doesn't make you feel richer. It simply makes your expensive lifestyle feel normal. Psychology plays a huge role here. Humans adapt quickly. The apartment that once felt luxurious becomes your standard. The expensive car becomes your everyday vehicle. The restaurant you once visited occasionally becomes part of your routine. And instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" people start asking, "Can I afford the monthly payment?" That's a very different question. Imagine financing a $40,000 car. You might focus on a $700 monthly payment. $700 may not feel enormous when you earn a good salary, but that's $8,400 every year. Over 5 years, that's $42,000 in payments before considering insurance, fuel, maintenance, and interest. The same psychology applies to credit cards. A $2,000 purchase doesn't feel like $2,000 when you're paying it back in small monthly amounts. It feels like $100 this month, then another $100 next month. The brain naturally focuses on the immediate payment instead of the total long-term cost. Financially intelligent people often think differently. They don't just ask, "Can I afford the payment?" They ask, "What am I committing my future income to?" Because every recurring payment reduces future freedom. That $700 car payment is not just $700 less today. It's $700 that can't be saved, invested, or used when an unexpected expense appears. And this is where the paycheck to paycheck cycle becomes dangerous. Imagine earning $5,000 a month but spending $4,800. Everything might look fine until the car needs a major repair. The rent increases. A medical bill arrives. Or your income suddenly drops. Now the entire financial system becomes unstable. The problem isn't a lack of intelligence. It's a lack of financial margin. Two people can earn exactly the same salary and live completely different financial lives. One spends almost everything they earn and constantly feels pressure. The other lives slightly below their means, avoids unnecessary debt, and keeps a gap between income and expenses. From the outside, the first person might look wealthier, but financially, the second person has something much more valuable: options. They can handle emergencies. They can survive a temporary loss of income. They can change jobs without immediate panic. They can invest consistently. They can say no when something doesn't make financial sense. That's the part of wealth you can't always see. The biggest financial mistake many hardworking people make isn't spending money. It's allowing every increase in income to become an increase in permanent expenses. Social pressure makes this even harder. We see other people's cars, homes, vacations, and lifestyles, but we don't see their credit card balances. We don't see their debt. We don't see their financial stress. So we assume they're doing better than us. and sometimes we spend more simply to keep up. The cycle continues. The goal isn't to avoid everything enjoyable, it's to understand the difference between earning more and actually becoming financially stronger. When income rises, financially thoughtful people don't automatically upgrade everything. They allow part of that income to remain invisible. Their lifestyle improves, but their financial margin improves too. Because wealth isn't simply about how much you earn, it's about how much of your income remains flexible after your lifestyle is paid for. So if you're earning a decent salary, but still feel like your money disappears every month, maybe the first question shouldn't be, how can I earn more? Maybe it's, why does my lifestyle require almost everything I earn? Because sometimes the smartest financial decision isn't earning more. It's creating enough space between your income and your lifestyle that your money can finally start working for your future. If you found this perspective useful, consider subscribing to Dollar Vision.